Hi everyone, today we're talking about growing hydrangeas in pots. Let's start with a common myth. Many people think hydrangeas won't do well in pots, but that's simply not true. These stunning plants with their big, beautiful blooms can actually thrive in containers if you give them the right care. Now let's talk about the most important thing, pot size. You'll need to choose a large container that's at least 50 centimeters or 20 inches in diameter. This gives the root system plenty of space to develop properly. Next up, let's discuss plant selection. For the best results, you'll want to choose a compact variety. The Maiko series, bred by Japanese grower Hiroshi Ebihara, is an excellent choice. Another great option is the Endless Summer range, which can produce multiple flower heads on the same stem when you deadhead the spent blooms. These hybrid varieties typically grow to about 1 meter in both height and width, making them perfect for container growing. Moving on to soil requirements, always use a premium potting mix, never garden soil. A good tip is to add water holding crystals to help prevent the soil from drying out too quickly. Now, let's talk about positioning your potted hydrangea. These plants do best with morning sun but need protection from the harsh midday and afternoon sun. Their leaves can burn quite easily if they get too much direct sunlight. And here's something interesting, hydrangeas will actually flower even in shade as long as it's not too dark. Before we move on, I have one big favor to ask of you. If you're finding this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It will only take a second and is the best way to support us. Okay, back to the video. Now let's discuss watering, which is absolutely crucial for potted hydrangeas. Remember that soil in pots dries out much faster than garden soil. These plants need plenty of water during the warmer months because of their large leaves. However, you can reduce watering during winter when the plant is dormant. One helpful tip, if you forget to water, your hydrangea will let you know by drooping its leaves. When it comes to feeding your hydrangea, you'll want to fertilize twice a year, once in spring and once in autumn. Slow release fertilizers work best for potted plants. Just remember to water thoroughly after applying fertilizer to prevent salt buildup. Now for pruning. In general, this should be done in winter, which allows you to reshape them and set them up for a gorgeous display of amazing blooms in summer. However, it's worth noting that different hydrangea varieties have different pruning requirements, so take note of the type you are planting and prune accordingly. You should also remove spent blooms once they finish flowering. Known as deadheading, this practice is a good idea because it encourages your hydrangea to put on new growth. Simply cut back the stems that have flowered to a pair of plump leaf buds, which will start to grow new stems. These new stems will produce blooms the following year on some varieties, while on others you might get more blooms later in the season. And finally, don't forget to repot your hydrangea every 2 to 3 years during winter when the plant is dormant. This gives your plant fresh potting mix and a real boost in nutrients. If you found this guide helpful and want to learn more about growing hydrangeas, make sure to check out the articles we've linked in the comments section below. And we'd love to hear about your experiences growing hydrangeas. Leave us a comment below and let us know how your plants are doing. Thanks for watching.